selected a new protege, Mike Bradley, and Marshe Rockett was viciously attacked not once but twice at Hallowmania by Mike Bradley, and unfortunately for Marshe, he could not win his bout that took place at Hallowmania, but he did get his hands on Mike Bradley, and he promised tonight that he would take out Mike Bradley and eliminate him from CSW Southland once and for all.
How about we bring those two astronauts down here and instead of getting the main event match, we do it right now? I see you out here with your little church shoes on. You gonna meet Christ after I get done whooping your ass on the ass.
You're not running that time right now. You're not. So let it be written. So let it be written.
Not again! Not again! Slugging mitts. There we go. It's Marshe and Bradley, but there's no official. And they're going to slug it out right here, even before the main event later tonight. Marshe chopping the chest of Bradley. And we knew that this fist fight was going to get started eventually. Hold on! Oh, C-Red has attacked Marshe from behind, but it had no effect. Yeah, get yourself some C-Red while you're at it. Cheap shot artist. Oh, no. Bradley attacked Marshe in the back of the head. Wow, a straight right hand. And the CSW Southland Heavyweight Championship match may be in jeopardy because right now Bradley is making his right boot a permanent part of Marshe Rockett's back. Watch out. Big pickup here by Bradley. And the spike slam, much like what he did to Marshe 1 month ago at Hallowmania.
Hey, is that really the best you got? You're not ass clowns at all. You're more like bitches.
Oh, no! Oh, hold it back! The title match is now! We're not waiting a second longer. The title's at stake. It's gonna happen right away. C-Red said to Doug Keese, we've gotta make this match happen right here. The bell is sounded, and Bradley, who spike slammed Marshe about 2 minutes ago, gets the upper hand yet again. The fists are flying. The headbutts are just slamming up against the head and cranium of Marshe. Marshe holds on as Bradley tries to back up. Uh-oh. Bradley goes over the top rope to the outside. C-Red and Mike Bradley having a war of words. Watch out! Big body attack by Marshe on a Bradley on the floor. TNA Impact Wrestling's newest X Division star for a reason. This man's got incredible agility. We got a fight going down. The CSW Southland Heavyweight Championship main event is happening in the opening match. Unreal. And Bradley not listening to any referees, not listening to anyone except C-Red, and he's going to try to attack Marshe anywhere he can because he was almost humiliated off of that flying diving attack by Marshe moments ago. Bradley brings Marshe to his feet, and he chopped him right there. CSW Southland Professional Wrestling. Mike Bradley, he emerged on the scene 1 month ago. Big victory on Mason Conrad with C-Red's help with loaded brass knuckles. That was it to put away Mason. And tonight, Bradley gets a title shot. Oh, wait a second. What did he just whip at him? A bunch of beef sticks from the Boy Scout troop table? What was that about? Marshe chases after Bradley, pounds him in the back, and Bradley falls face first into the solid steel ring post. Oh, yeah! The big chop! And everyone in the front row felt the throbbing effects of that entire shot. And C-Red better back up or he might be the next so-called ASS or BITCH that suffers some impact. And Marshe clapping it up. And where's he gonna go from here? To the top! Cross body block! Can he hold this man down? 1 count only. It's gonna have to take a lot more than that to keep the challenger down. The biggest opportunity in Mike Bradley's short pro wrestling situation in Chicago-style wrestling, CSW Southland, and Midwest Pro Wrestling. It has all come down to this, a championship match. This could be gigantic for Mike Bradley. Bradley here tonight, and he has said it on social media. He claims that he will be the next CSW Southland heavyweight champion by the time this night is over. But that could happen in this first half hour of this event. Marshe climbing the ropes, distracted by C-Red. Bradley catches him. Watch out! He press slammed him 3/4 of the way across the ring. What devastating impact. And Mike Bradley is back in total control of this situation. The Crescent City Saint, the man with the mean streak. Tall, massive, powerful. He has assembled one, and he has gotten himself one of the very best managers in Chicagoland pro wrestling history on his side. C-Red, the man in red, yelling obscenities and berating Marshe Rockett, trash talking across the ring. That is the man that Mike Bradley has selected to take him to the next level. That's the veteran leadership that knows Marshe Rockett better than anybody else. And this Mike Bradley is smart, and he's mentally tough, and he's got the size and the power and the mans. A very well-developed game plan. And Mike Bradley tonight, with that dirty, cold stare of his, has scared a lot of the youth into making and believing and feeling the fact that Mike Bradley could be seconds away from being the CSW Southland heavyweight champion. Forearm drop and a blatant attack to Marshe from the moment he stepped out from concessions to sneak attack Marshe Rockett to this point right here. This man has a goal. He wants to obtain the notoriety, the accolades, the pride, the glory, the bragging rights, the championships. He wants it all. This is something that Bradley has been dreaming about for years, ever since he started on his trek to enter the professional wrestling scene. And now with the right manager, in the right situation, in the right matchup, Mike Bradley now has given and delivered this reverse chokehold, this reverse chin lock, in a position where Marshe can't get up, and he is getting significantly weaker here, and he has faded to the point where his arm has become limp. And Sadler, if he sees that that arm goes down 3 times, he will award this match automatically to the Crescent City Saint. But it only went down twice, and Marshe's still in this. CSW Southland Heavyweight Championship match. And I'm sure that Ian Gage, the #1 contender, has a lot of interest in who wins this match. But also the Lunatic with a guaranteed match against Mike Bradley, December 16th, up in Undermove. There it is, float over, DDT. He dropped him on his head. Marshe hooks the outside leg, and he couldn't put him away. But he did get a 2 count, and that is the start. That could be the start of things right here. Awesome opportunity awaits Marshe Rockett tomorrow night at CSW Nightlife. He could become the CSW Heavyweight, Metro, or Tag Team Champion by the time that event is over. But that is the furthest thing from his mind right now. Flying splash to Bradley in one corner, the near side. But Bradley moves out of the way of the second one. He caught Marshe, big pickle, and a belly-to-belly releasing suplex. And C-Red is celebrating all over Shabantz already. This could be it. New champion. Oh, 2 count. And it was 2 7/8, and that was probably the closest near fall thus far in this match. Marshe Rockett has weathered storms of difficulty in the past. He defeated Sean Mulligan to win the championship back in May of this year. He had to win a big-time ladder match at Dissension 4 to retain the title. He told C-Red to stay home on that occasion. C-Red felt as though Marshe turned his back to him. There was a lack of appreciation. C-Red took it all very seriously. And then C-Red was recruited by Mike Bradley, or vice versa. I don't even know if I have the full story behind that. The C-Red and Mike Bradley are now on the same side to eventually end the reign of Marshe Rockett as CSW Southland Heavyweight Champion. Marshe's goal is to successfully basically defend the title every time he's in this area, every time he's in CSW Southland. He is the single #1 most popular star here in this company, especially in this match, without a doubt. Fans shouting, but the referee did not see that C-Red would try to choke Marshe Rockett down on the mat. He wants to work hard every match. He wants to win, and he wants to win in spectacular fashion. The problem is, at the last event, Mike Bradley would not allow Marshe Rockett to defeat the Lunatic, and Lunatic wants another title shot. Gage is the #1 contender. There are others that want a piece of that action, and Marshe trying to fight back. There's that running bulldog smash. Bradley has a very big head and skull, and I don't know if taking a fall that hard on his head will be enough to put him away. Mike Bradley attacked Marshe Rockett twice in one night. Marshe wants to basically eliminate this obstacle once and for all. He wants to get his hands on Bradley, but more importantly, he wants to get his hands on C-Red too. CSW Southland heavyweight title on the line as Bradley scores the reversal. A big spinning side slam, and C-Red again shouts in delight at what his man has just done to the insides of Marshe Rockett and his lower back. Oh, so close again, and C-Red could sense that Marshe is fading. Another one of those side slams could be it. Another spike slam onto his back could do it. The high-impact drops delivered by Mike Bradley could be the very sole determining factor as to whether or not he will win the title now, later, or some other time. And I think Mike Bradley senses that his time to win is here. Suplex attack. There's the neck breaker. Nice counter by Marshe, but both men are down. CSW Southland Professional Wrestling. It's Friday night, November 18, 2016. It's the massive showdown, and this is just one of about 4 or 5 heavyweight and super heavyweight battles here tonight. The fans clapping it up for Marshe, who's on his hands and knees in a lot of pain and anguish. C-Red is the traitor in this, that's for sure. And Mike Bradley, he wanted to get noticed. Well, you're getting noticed, and you might suffer at the hands of Marshe when this is over with. But a nice counter and a knee lift. That stopped Marshe in his tracks. The crowd becomes silented just for a moment, as C-Red has been a disciplined problem. And look at that, Marshe powers down Mike Bradley with a big right arm clothesline, and there's another one. Do we see a chop fest here? Oh, look at that! Power slam! And that man is over 300 pounds. Up in the air! There's the leg drop! Will he retain the title? No! 2 count there, and Mike Bradley definitely kicked out in time. Cheap shot artist is C-Red, and you know, he's wearing that long red garment along his body, the trunk of his body, but the truth of the matter is he might be hiding a plethora of weapons inside of that sports coat. And look at this, he's crawling into the ring. This is intentional. He's doing this on purpose. Marshe has gotten into C-Red's face. And the fans want to see him get blasted right here. Oh, Bradley just squashed C-Red in the corner, and he's out cold. M80 blocked. Bradley swings and misses. Leg lariat. He nearly knocked him out with that shot. Wait a minute. The Golden Boy, Ian Gager's here. Oh, he absorbs the forearm smash. He says he wants the title. Watch out from behind. Bradley's caught him. Oh my. The side Uranagi suplex slam. New champion. Oh, Marshe got the shoulder up, and Gager can't believe it. C-Red's out cold. Ian Gager, the #1 contender now. Trying to provide some sort of interference or distraction, one of the two, to prevent Marshe Rockett from winning this match. Gager has faced Marshe one-on-one previously and was unsuccessful. But Gager defeated Waylon Beck at Dissension 4 and is the #1 contender. He wants in this match bad, but he's got to watch the results of this. And I think in the back of his own mind that if Mike Bradley wins, maybe Gager will be in a better position to challenge for the title as soon as early 2017. Marshe brought to his feet again. Another one of these releasing suplex slams could be it for Marshe. There it is! Hit the M80! Gager holds his head in shame! Marshe retained!
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner is still CSW Southland Heavyweight Champion, Marshe Rockett!
Marshe Rockett is still the champion! But look at that! The stare down! Gager, Rockett! You have to think that this match is definitely on the horizons at some point. Tonight, Marshe Rockett scores some revenge on C-Red and Mike Bradley, and Marshe holds up the title right in the face of Ian Gager.